Craig Lockard here, and thanks a lot for your interest in being a trainer for Automax Recruiting and Training. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. I haven't timed this thing out. We're probably looking at 9 minutes or so. I want to give you as much information as I possibly can so we can both mutually make a decision going forward. Let me start by telling you a little bit about myself. 38 years in the car business. I'm the founder and president of the Automax Marketing Company, Automax Recruiting and Training, and Automax Hire. We've been in business 13 years. We've held over 11,000 of these recruiting and training campaigns over that course of time and trained in excess of 100,000 men and women into the automobile industry. We've been very blessed to be able to do that, and we're very proud of that. Our goal as a company is to recruit and train salespeople for every single car dealership in the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico, and that's the reason that you're seeing this video right now. We are going to be adding new trainers. That's the ad that you answered, and I'll tell you when that's going to happen and when our train-to-trainer class is going to be at the end of this video. I want to give you a little information about exactly how this works. First of all, you're not an paid employee of Automax. You are, in fact, going to be an independent contractor and all the perks that come along with being paid that way. This is a pay-for-performance recruiting and training position. There's no salary. There's no standing up in front of a room and telling war stories and power phrases and going to the end of the week and collecting a check. That's not how this works. Here's the way that this happens. Car dealers retain Automax to recruit, initially screen, and then you interview and train people that have never sold cars before for car dealerships all over the country. Through our powerful online help wanted ads, we take care of all that. We create respondents to these ads that come into the dealership and interview with you. We screen these people using the car sales simulator. It's the most cutting edge training tool available, and it's something that you're going to have to take too if you go further along in this process of becoming a trainer with us. Then you sit down with all the respondents to the ad, go through a psychologically based interview that we've written and copywritten, and then put them through 3 days of basic sales training. It's very intense, and we give them a lot. Homework assignment, role play, and then you present all the people in the class at the end of the week to the dealer for the dealer to select from. Those that they do not select, then you're responsible for placing at dealerships in the town that you're at, and I'll go over more of that during the training if we make it that far together. Now, as I said, this is a pay-for-performance type of deal. Here's the way that revenue is created. There's a lot of different deal structures, and I'm not going to get into them all right now. But the fact is that the money, we call it a tuition, that you're paid for training these people comes from a combination of places. Either the potential salesperson, we call them a student, or entirely, or a combination of the student and the dealer, or from the dealer in full. Then most of that is yours, and then a portion of that you give to Automax. And that's how we make revenue. There's additional training that you are responsible for and would be smart in selling to the dealer, ongoing training that you make a large percentage of, as well to add to additional revenue for yourself and for your training career. This is your own business. We give you the infrastructure, get you started with it. The way deals come to us together is a mutual responsibility. Obviously the first few deals will come from Automax and then ongoing, but it's incumbent upon you, the trainer, to be able to prospect, get repeat and referral business as well. So it's a combination effort here. We give you all the training, the tools, the infrastructure, the promotion to be able to be successful in this. Speaking of promotion, it's very important that you become engaged in social media. And again, during your initial training, we'll take you through that. I handle most of the initial training along with some of my veteran trainers. Here's something you're absolutely going to need, and that's an iPhone or a Droid or some sort of 3G phone to be able to use video. We're very strong in video in terms of testimonials from the students, your dealer, and filming yourself training. And that's a way that we help promote you and cross-promote you as well. And you do the same in return for Automax. Speaking of video, you're going to need to, if we get that far and if your interest is still piqued, we're going to need a video of you 3-4 minutes in length. selling me something, anything, doesn't matter what it is, but we're going to need to have you on video. Like I said, you will be taking a car sales simulator. We run background checks and we call references before we go any further. The way this thing goes down is if you still have interest and we have interest in you, you'll be talking to my general manager, Ernie Kasperowitz. He's been with me all 13 years, started with me when I first got this started. And then if everything goes well from there, then you and I will have a conversation and you know, I can fill in any blanks and we can wrap this up and try to form a relationship together. These people, the reason we charge the student a tuition is to make sure that they're committed financially to the automobile business. Along with that, you also, if you get involved with Automax, and really any company like ours, there is a tuition or commitment fee up front due from you as well. That fee is $1,900. Well, let me tell you what you get for the $1,900 here before you turn this thing off. The training, which starts Monday, December 5th, it's 9 days of initial training. It pays for your hotel room for those 9 days, some meals, a lot of initial product and things that you're going to need, materials that you're going to need for your career. And then the following week or week after, you're going to be trailing a veteran trainer and you get a stipend for that as well. So most of that money really is we're paying back to you anyway instead of having you cover the expenses that we do. But here there is some left over, obviously. And it's obviously not a moneymaker for us. We don't make money doing that. The main reason for that is we don't want to put you in a position to be able to ask men and women that you're going to be training out there to do something, make a financial commitment to the automobile industry that you're not willing or able to do yourself. You're going to have a bunch of different skill sets in this. Again, let me reiterate, this is not a stand-up, power phrase training and then you go get a check. You got to be a salesman. You got to be a closer. You got to be not afraid to be able to prospect, talk to dealers. You got to be able to work in a team, but independently, because again, you're an independent contractor and this is really your own business. You got to be able to inspire and motivate and to teach and mentor people. There's no more 70-hour weeks. You're talking about 35 to 42 weeks a year of work. You're talking about income ranges of, and it's pretty, there's a big gap there, but 70 to mid hundreds, depending on how much you work, and there is a learning curve to this thing. So what you need to do next, and we'll give you more information as we go, but I wanted to get as much out there as I possibly could. The next steps are this. If you are interested in going to the next step, I need you to respond to this email that you're getting with this video. Tell us that yes, you'd like to go further. Then we'll set up a phone conversation between you and Ernie, and then there'll be several steps that you have to go along there. The video will have to be sent to us. Then we'll do some checking up on your references and the car sales simulator screening tool you're going to have to take. And then if all that goes well, the background check, and then you and I will be talking to see if we're going to go ahead and affiliate with each other. So hopefully that gives you enough information to get started. Check us out. Go to our website, www.automaxrecruitingandtraining, www.automaxrecruitingandtraining. Look at every page, become very, very familiar with Automax and what we do. Also join Sales Stud while you're in there, and it'll show some of the ongoing training that's available to the people that you train as well. Thanks a lot. God bless, and talk to you soon.